Hi, Peter Kalos here with the Melbourne Actors Lab. So today I want you to understand this concept. A lot of people intellectualize acting, and I want you to think like this. Acting is active by definition, meaning I can read 1,000 books on swimming. I'm not a swimmer till I get in the water. I can read 1,000 books, 100 books on football, and I'm not a football player till I get out of the field and I condition my body into playing football. I meet a lot of actors and they kind of throw these questions at me, what do you think about this? What do you think about what Stella said? What do you think about what Lee said? And I go, I don't want to get into an intellectual discussion with you about acting. Why? What's the point? Do you know what I'm saying? That's intellectual. Acting comes down to what you're capable of doing, meaning get in the pool, show me how fast you can swim. Show me what your capacity is. Get in the field, show me your skill as a player. How far can you kick the ball? I want to know what you're capable of doing as an actor, not intellectualizing, not talking about it, not theorizing about it. And along with that kind of mentality, most people answer their acting questions by thinking about it. I'll give you an example. Let's assume I'm in a room and the example is, we'll use this example because it makes sense, right? This character, and you're the camera, and I'm a character and I'm saying goodbye to my day job. How's that, all right? I'm retiring, okay? I've been here for 40 years or whatever it is. I got the golden watch or whatever they give, okay? And I'm saying goodbye to my office. So now the camera's there. Most actors would intellectualize this. Did he work here for 40 years? Did he do this? Did he do this? And I think when you hear actors talking like this, I think my character did this, and my character did this, and my character did that. And I go, that's neck up. I want you to make your choices active, not intellectual, and to see things versus touching things, smelling things, which are active, are the difference. I always tell people, how do you know something is clean? How do you know the character's bathroom is clean? They go, it's clean. I go, no. In real life, we see it. We see if the table is clean and we touch it, or you see a plate and you look at it and you see it's dirty and then you touch it, a little scrape off there. We intellectualize it. We answer with your mind. Don't answer anything with your mind as an actor. Make it active. So if this was a guy who worked here in his office as an accountant, I always pick an accountant, where exactly did he sit? If I look over there now, I see a piece of thing on the light here. I would actually, instead of intellectualizing it, because that's me in my head, I would actually go sit at that desk. I would smell my desk. I would remember and sit there and do the work of that accountant, the files, the clients. I would remember the good ones versus the shitty ones, the ones I was proud of versus the ones that dragged on. How many Friday nights and Saturday nights did this person sit in that desk? So now, when I'm over here and I just actively sat down and created that desk, the years, the wear and tear on the eyes, on the brain, it's not intellectual now. I made it active by sitting there. Don't dismiss anything till you make it practical, meaning don't think about it, sit there, explore it. Explore it. This over here, if a director gave me an eye line, I would look at my boss and I'd go, oh my God, that's my boss. I actually learned a lot from this person. I respect them. It's not intellectual. As always, especially the way we work, I would say touch the boss's face to create them. Think like a chef. Always create your ingredients before you cook with them. Meaning, who is an boss inspired you? For me, I would pick one of my acting teachers. If I'm thinking the accountant with their boss, I'd pick one of my acting teachers. I would hold them. I'd go, oh my God, they're right here. See, now I'm actually creating them. I'm not just thinking about it. I would look at their hands. I would hear their voice. And don't just hear the voice. Where does the voice land? The quality of the voice. Touch them. They're here. Look at their smile. Touch things as an actor, right? Touch their shirt. Listen to their voice again. feel the play that they gave you. Now I'm not intellectualizing it. What we're doing is we are seducing the brain and the body into believing the reality that we need to create as an actor. Meisner said acting is acting off imaginary stimulus. But if all you do is imagine that stimulus, it won't feed you. It might feed you while you're in the comfort of your living room. It might feed you when you're, in your trailer, maybe. But the moment you get on the film set or the moment you get in front of a stage, all those choices will disappear because all you're doing is thinking about them. And there's distractions, there's lights, there's cameramen, there's people talking about shit on the side here. I want you to close everything and touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, smell it, hear it. Convince yourself that that person's saying there, especially while they're creating the film set, and you go, hey, my God, it's good to see you. Fuck, I haven't seen you for ages. Oh, what a great teacher you were. You really inspired me. You really inspired me. Hold their hand while you're talking to them, right? Now I'm starting to believe a little bit of what I've created. There's my desk. I sat on this desk for years and I did my accounting stuff. I'm thinking of a stage or a class back in LA where I was on stage as a young actor going, wow, there I am. And if you have to go over there and be an actor on stage, the scenes that I used to do, that way I've created them. They talk to you more. They feed you more. All your choices now aren't intellectual. They're active. I've made them and I believe it. To some degree, I believe what I've created. And I've talked about this before. Don't fall in the trap of how much you believe it, because that's a result and you're going, I don't know if I believe that. Now you just shit on it. You always believe what you created on some level. And guess what? It's still here. There's my teacher. There you are again. Oh my God, it's good to see you, right? Make it specific. Make it specific. I remember he had gray hair. I got fucking gray hair now. Look at us. We've swapped positions. I was 20. He was probably in his 50s. Here we are. You know what I'm saying? Wow, imagine seeing this person now. Imagine seeing this person now. And then I can also move them. I can put them where the camera is. I can move them over there. Wherever the eye line is, I have to take a few seconds to recreate them. Now they've moved over here. Otherwise, I've created them here, and now I piss it away and I intellectualize it over here. Also do this in between takes. If they're getting the camera ready, you keep talking to your person. You keep holding him. You keep smelling him. You are out of your head. You're actively creating an imaginary person. You're actively creating an imaginary place. You're actively creating an imaginary object. This is my accounting pen, right? Whatever they used, you know what I'm saying? So you're actively creating it, and it starts to be more believable to you. It's not just up here, because up here, you will lose it. You'll get distracted. We're here, we touch, we smell, and we believe it. That is, once again, the job. Think like this: to seduce the body and the mind into believe what we're creating, and to keep feeding it, to keep feeding it. There you are again. The other skill to this, which I always say, is not to mimic it every time, because now it gets stale. Every single time you create them, one day I'll see my desk, it'll be a mess, I'll have 20 cups of coffee. The next time I'll see it, it'll be super nice with a mountain of work coming in or a mountain of work going away. And this teacher, one day they'll be really happy to see me and proud of my work. Or the other day they're gonna go, oh, fuck, Peter. I taught you all these years and you're still fucking up that scene. Whew. And you'll feel that. You'll feel, oh shit, I just let this person down, man. I cut corners again and he caught my ass. And you're gonna go, shit, see, they know. And all I did then is change 10, 15, 20% of it so it's fresh every time I see it. Now, here's the big thing, and I want you to understand this. Don't intellectualize this. See, a lot of people read acting books. A lot of people listen to YouTube videos. It's absolutely pointless to do this if you don't make it active. You need to practice all this shit at your house. You need to do this again and again and again and again till it doesn't become a concept or an intellectual discussion, which is bullshit, you know what I'm saying, as actors. I need you to be able to have the capacity to do it. So when you're in the audition, when you're in front of a director, you know what to do, you'll get it, and it will work. That's when it truly becomes an acting skill, not a concept, not a intellectual bullshit thing. That's when you go, I've got an actor I can work with and they can take adjustments, because if the desk is full or the desk is empty, if the teacher's happy to see them or disappointed to see them, it'll feed their response to it. Now it's a skill. You've got it. You've earned it. But this takes repetition and consistency, not once or twice. Great football players didn't kick the ball once or twice. Once you understand this concept, you're working at a whole other level. Hope this works. Talk again soon. Please subscribe. Take care.